All right, what up, YouTube? All right, story time. I don't know, this quick story. I see motherfuckers telling stories and shit, tell stories too. Fuck it. Y'all fuck with them, y'all fuck with them and shit. If not, fuck it. All right, so this one's about me and my wife and shit. Let me see if I can get this one out. All right, so I'm about to be, this is what, I'm about to be 40 and shit. This when I just came home, like '02. I'm still staying with my moms and shit right there on Fulton and Oxnard and shit. If you guys know the San Fernando Valley, Valley Glen right there. Staying right there in Fulton, Oxnard, across the street from Valley College and shit in apartments. All right, so when my wife would come over, she would catch like the Victory bus or she would catch like the 156, which used to be the 420 and shit. But it would curl around from Van Nuys Boulevard and cut down fucking, I want to say, it would cut down Burbank and shit, and then go hit North Hollywood and all that shit. All right. So, fucking one night, she coming over and shit. Like I said, this is back in like '02, '03 and shit. I just came home after like 15 months from Kilpatrick and shit from camp and shit. And so, anyways, so I'm like, yo, call me when you. I don't even know if we had pagers still back then. We had fucking pagers still back then. So I don't know. We had cell phones, but it was still like I forget how, but it was just like, yo, let me call me. It was like call me from the payphone and shit to let me know when you. That's what it was. When she got the Van Nuys, in Sherman Way, she get out the. I told her get off the bus. Fucking call me on the payphone and shit. Let me know you all right. You hopping on you right there, Van Nuys and Sherman Way. You get on the bus and shit. So I know. All right, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go walk all the way down to Burbank and shit, Burbank and Fulton, and pick her up. So she does that one night, and fucking, she calls me when she's on Van Nuys and fucking Sherman Way. So I get ready and shit, and I get the mob, and I get the moving and shit. I get to push him down Valley College, down Fulton. So I walk all the way down Fulton and shit, and like a jerk off and shit, like a like a jerk off and shit back then. But I had to be like 19, 20 years old. So I hide across the street in the neighbor's bushes, right? And I'm gonna scare the shit out of her and shit. So, oh man, terrible. But all right, so I'm hiding. I'm on Fulton, hiding in before I don't know if I don't know if the orange line was there yet because it used to be railroad tracks. But anyways, across the street from the little crossroads restaurant and shit, I'm hiding in the bushes. And sure enough, I see the 156 pull up. So I see it pull up and shit. It stops. She gets off. I see her get off and shit, and she's running. I'm getting ready to scare her. She takes when she gets off the fucking bus. She sprints down Fulton. Boom! She got her backpack in her, and she's like moving and running. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I fucking run out the bushes, and I'm like, brah! Scared. She's like, oh man, what are you doing? Like scared, like yo, I scared the shit out of her and shit. Right, fucking scared the shit out of her ass and shit. Then fucking, I'm not noticing, but she was like, oh my god, this motherfucker's on the bus, talking shit and da da da. I'm like, huh? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? So fucking, she like, he right there. So I look and I see like an old ass cholo fucking motherfucker and shit. So I told her, I said, yo, run to my house. I'll meet you there. Go all the way, you just gotta go straight down Fulton and shit. You know where the fuck to go. I said, go there, I'll meet you there. I ducked around the parking lot in Valley College and shit, and I popped out through the bushes on Oxnard Street. And when I do that, I look in the street, and dude was like, he was in the bus, another bus just passed him going the other way. He tried to hop on another bus. Fucking So I run in the middle of the street, and I'm like, hey homie. He's like, yo, what time it is? And I was like, what time it is? What time it is? Boom! Gave that nigga the super Tyson right hook. Bam! And all you heard was, one more time, all you heard was, and he just fell out like this. Boom. Like he was nailed to the cross. He just fell all the way back. Boom. I was gonna get on top of that nigga, but I looked up, and all I seen was car headlights and shit at the street light, at the intersection and shit. So I looked up and I looked, and showed up my wife right there looking, and she's like, in the bushes, like, freaking out and shit, like, what the fuck you do? So I peel out. I'm like, yo, I'm cussing her out. We running this shit. We cut through Valley. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? I told your ass I'm gonna meet you at the fucking house and all this. I'm cussing her out. We running this shit. I told you we gonna meet you over there. I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here and shit. So fuck, I really don't know what the fuck. She told me, she broke it down what happened to me after that shit. Dude was trying to holler at her, was doing some old weirdo stalker ass shit. Was like following her, telling her he gonna get off where she get off at, and this, that, and that. And so luckily I was hiding in the bushes, but to scare myself and shit. But I should have been there to stop, waiting. But who knows what would have happened then and shit, you know. But I don't know. That shit was a story. We made it to the house, got away with that one. I don't know what happened to dude. He was he was asleep in the middle of the street, laid out, right there on Fulton and Burbank and shit. Like, you son of a bitch. Stalk somebody else's wife. I don't know, that's a quick story and shit. These niggas on YouTube telling stories. I'm gonna tell some stories too. All right.